Hi, this is Shivabasu. Now I would like to discuss the poem Solitary Reaper written by William Wordsworth. Regarding the poet William Wordsworth was one of the greatest of all the romantic poets. He had written a number of poems regarding nature, and as well as he was a mystic poet. In many of his poems we can see the spontaneous overflow of feelings here. So William Wordsworth, one of his best works is Lyrical Ballads. It was published in the year 1798. It is one of the milestone in the history of English poetry. William Wordsworth was an English poet, and he wrote many of the poems related to nature. That's why he is regarded as an high priest of nature. Now let us come to the poem here, Solitary Reaper. Solitary means alone. Reaper means one who cuts the crops in the field by their own hands is going to be called a reaper here. So in this poem, what is the background for writing this poem here? So William Wordsworth was very much inspired when he had been to Scotland in the year 1803 along with his sister Dorothy Wordsworth. When he had been to Scotland, when he was passing by, he saw a Scottish peasant girl who was singing all alone in a field by cutting the crops here. And then William Wordsworth, he stood over there. He was stopped and he started to listen to the song here. The only thing is, William Wordsworth heard the song, but he was unable to understand the meaning of the song or the language of the song. For a moment, he was arrested by that girl here. By the song of the girl here. Later, he passed from that place. And this poem was first written and published in the year 1807. Now let us come to the poem here. So it's a ballad here. Solitary Reaper is a ballad. It was written by an English poet, William Wordsworth here. Regarding the poem, in this poem, the poet orders the listener to beware of a island lass. Island means it refers to the mountains. Lass means girl here. So in this poem, the poet orders his listeners to beware of an island lass, to beware of that girl who was all alone cutting the grains or crops in the field here. So the poem opens with the speaker's direction to the readers or to the listeners towards that girl nearby. So here, a passerby, the poet asked the passerby to stand over there or to stop over there and to listen the music of that solitary reaper. Solitary reaper means alone, who was alone cutting her crops in the nearby field here. And that girl was singing a song, and the poet stood over there, and the poet was very much surprised what kind of song she may be singing. He wonders whether she might be singing of related to historical battles, or else that might be a sad song. The only thing is, while cutting the crops, she is all alone singing a song in that field here, nearby field. So here the speaker asks the listeners to stop over there or else to gently pass. But the thing is not to disturb that girl here. Not to disturb that girl who is singing a song here. And similarly, the poet also stood over there for a while. He was arrested by the song of that island lass. And further the poet says that her song is thrilling than to the cuckoo bird, and it is not less than to the nightingale bird. So he was arrested by that song, and later he just at the end he moved from that place, and the poet says that though he moved from that place, but her song will last forever in his heart. Thank you.